Alright, let's see if this turns out better than the last one. Alright, I forget which side actually ends up being the front, so this is might be bad. Alright, so what we're going to do first is we're going to fold this diagonally twice. So fold diagonally like this. And here we're just interested in getting the diagonal lines. We're not actually interested in leaving any of these folds. So we're going to fold it once more like this. Alright, so we have one line here, one line here. This really just helps us mark where the center is. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take the four corners and then we're going to fold them all into the center, like this. So all four of them into the center, so like a smaller square essentially. No, watch me do it. Once again, lack of a tripod, crying. Essentially what we've done here is made a smaller square. We come back out, we have four flaps like this. Our next step is to just do the exact same again with this one. So now we have these, we're going to take the new four corners of our smaller square and we're going to fold them into the center. So it's going to look like this. Clean this up a bit. We'll fold these new corners in the center. It's just easier for me to grab the edges. Fold these 4 points into the center, like so. And then, guess what? We're doing that one more time. Alright, so we're going to fold these points into the center. Okay, so remember, if you're using one-sided colored paper, you're gonna want the colored side to be out the entire time, like I'm doing here. Okay, now we got this new smaller square. We're gonna flip it over, and we're gonna do the same thing on this side. But remember, this side is the stuff with nothing. This side is the one where we folded it in 3 times already. Right? So we're gonna use this side, the blank side. We fold it in one more time. So here it gets pretty thick, so you have to work it into the center a bit. Alright, so we have this. So on this side we have 1 flap, on this side we have 3 flaps. Okay, now here's a crucial step, the step that Jared keeps screwing up on. Alright, so we take the point and fold the point in a little bit, but not too much. You kind of just have to feel how much you have to fold this in by. So if it's, the more you fold it in, the harder it's going to get, but your results are probably going to be better the more you fold the tip in. So once you fold the tip in, look at the side. We're going to take this flap where we folded the tip in. We have to, okay. We're going to take this flap. This is a side with 3 flaps on it, like 3 layers of flaps. I mean. And this is the side we folded the tip down on. So we're going to fold the tip down. We're going to take this flap and we're going to pull it over. We're going to pull it over so it goes all the way through. And if you notice in here, the part that we folded over, it's being held inside. So if you bend too little of the tip, it won't be enough to fold these parts inside. It'll actually just all pop out. Okay. So on the next one, fold it in. this, start like this, and hold that there. It's a lot easier with bigger sheets of paper, so you should try with bigger sheets of paper. You want to be careful not to rip the paper, so you're just really just sliding it over until this outside rim becomes smooth. You're going to do that 2 more times. Like that. And the final one. Yes. This is what we have. We have 4 of the flaps of the lotus. Next, you're going to take the next layer of flaps and you're just going to lift it up. This step is significantly easier than the last step. If you've done it properly, then the corners should stay stuck inside these whole things. I'm not really sure how to explain it. Well, you'll know what I mean when I try. Basically, if your flower comes out really flat looking, without any like roundness to it, and then the last step is just to flip up the last one. If it comes out really flat, squarish looking, then that just means you didn't put enough of it, you didn't bend enough of the tip in. So the next time you do it, just put more of the tip in. If it ends up ripping, that probably means you put too much of the tip in. So what it essentially looks like after we're done is like this. So it's like a lotus. It is a lotus, so it should probably look like a lotus. If it doesn't look like a lotus, you did something wrong. Or I'm just a terrible teacher. Alright. See, these are like the 3 layers that we did before. Alright.